This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics. Up next, we're coming to you with a remote episode where instead of my usual broadcast location, which is my mess of a basement, we're going to be looking at my mess of a storage facility. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, comic book community. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, do all that stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Instagram, Bronzeville_comics, whatnot, Bronzeville_comics. We do sales every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're also going to be doing some pop-up sales throughout the summer as I go through some inventory. And also check out our eBay store in the link below, which is where some of the more unusual or unique items will be housed. So anyway, I'm just doing a quick video because I had come here the other day looking for something in particular. Actually, I was doing a Whatnot sale, excuse my hand, a Whatnot sale of Savage Sword Conan magazines. And I knew I had another batch of them in a collection I had gotten recently. And I thought I had put that batch in storage here. And so I went through and I was lifting boxes and piling everything sky high, and it wasn't here. I realized it was in a box in my basement on the couch. So anyway, I did find some interesting stuff here. And this isn't my main storage facility. This does not have my personal collection. That's around the corner here. And I've shown that on a previous video. I'll link that at the end here. Over here, I have my Comic-Con boxes. These are the boxes I brought to King Con. These have individually priced back issues. I also have some of my newer to read books that I've gotten recently, like I don't know if you can see up here, 2204. I have 2204 and 2205, which are my 2002 comic books, all bagged and boarded and ready to read at some point in the future. But these are all numbered so that when I set up at a show, I know exactly which order to put the comics in because everything is in order. Now, everything else here, and I have to use the selfie mode because my focus on my camera doesn't work. Sorry. I know this is a little bit of a crazy video, but I came here the other day and I have like this, it's stuff I haven't gone through, like, just random books. I had pulled out a lot of the key issues, but, nothing. Well, maybe there's something there. X Factor 14, X Factor 17. I probably pulled out anything of interest in terms of key issues. I mean, some decent books in here. But what I did find was, and there are a bunch of boxes. There's an entire Superman collection in here. And where was it? There was a whole bag of comics that I had looked at. Here we have everything ranging from Sad Sack to Captain Carrot. I'm not sure if you're seeing that. Let me get this in here. From Sad Sack to Captain Carrot to Avengers. Just some like random stuff all over the place. But I had found, where was it? I did find what I'm looking for in this box here. Now, I found it because I was going through. There's some random magazines and stuff that isn't really comic related. But there was this one bag, here, and I don't think I had gone through it. So I'm like, oh, that looks somewhat interesting. And nothing enormously key-worthy, but there's some Teen Titans, a little bit Bronze Age Flash, some giant-sized Man-Thing, Superman. Oh, losing control here. More copies of X Factor 1. Another one. And I'm trying to keep the issues right. In here, there was a nice little run of these late 70s Teen Titans. The book was revived. It was canceled in, I think, 72 or 73 and revived a few years later and then became a victim of the DC implosion. Some Aquaman issues. These are all books that I have to, the Aquaman and the Teen Titans, compare to my PC. And it's probably an upgrade in terms of what I have in my PC, because honestly, my PC is childhood books, and they were read and abused, and they probably have tape on them and stuff. So there was some cool stuff, and there were a few things I found in here that I was really happy about. That's a pretty good one, Marshall Rogers, Steve Englehart run. More Batman. Ooh. Earlier Detective Comics. That's cool stuff. Star Wars 86. This got me excited for a minute with the red border, but it's issue 20. And I thought it was maybe like issue 1 or something. Actually, this I might have picked up at a yard sale. Actually, I think I did. I think I picked this up at an estate sale. It was like the stuff that was left. Interesting. This is a book that I've been looking for. I was looking for it the last show I went to, and I don't know how you can see it. It's the first appearance of Black Spider. It's not in great condition. But this is also has key significance because it is the first appearance of the Calculator. And I'm a math teacher, so I love the Calculator. Some more detective. A run of 18. And then some just random other stuff. So, you know, New Teen Titans. This is a book I love, Second John Stewart. And how about this one? First Superboy Prime. So this is like one of those things where I go through storage in a Superboy from the 70s. And I'm like, wow. Found stuff I didn't expect to. So this was just like a random haul of stuff that I found recently. I guess I was moving it out of my house. So that's a little bit of a look at storage in terms of what I have here. I don't even know what I have, but this is my secondary. They were actually a good deal on getting storage, but this is my secondary storage unit. Let's take a look at the primary one where my PC is housed. Okay, now we're at the main storage unit. I have, I don't even know how to get into this, this stuff. I have so much here. I do a lot of sorting, or I've been doing a lot of sorting here, but I've kind of overcrowded myself in terms of collections that I've picked up. And get away from that harsh light. And, you know, I picked up some books that, you know, some mini keys. Hello book. What is it? Midnight Suns cameo. Omega Red. Weapon X. You know, it's just some decent books from that era. Of course, what would a collection of that era be without a Spawn 1? So, and what I have here, and I don't even think I can dig into it. The way I catalog, and I've shown this before, the way I catalog my personal collection is by short boxes, alphabetically. So H1 starts with the H's, it goes from Hacker Files to Hawkgirl. And then H2 goes from Hawkman to Haywire, and H3 is here somewhere. The D's are over here. I was actually going to see if DC Comics Presents boxes, not quite accessible. Maybe I can reach around and get it. Now, I thought this would be a little bit of fun because this box is DC Comics Presents starting with issue number 20. So I have the entire run, including dose copies, if you can see that, of number 26, the first Teen Titans. And if we look at those are ones in not as good condition. It's actually got a fold on it. That's a lower grade. I'll keep that as a reader copy, but this is definitely, at some point in time, a gradable copy. I'm looking at that. I'm thinking definitely in the 9s. Maybe a little crunch at the top. And then the entire series, as I said, is in here somewhere. If I'm close enough, it should be okay. What are we looking for? 47? pretty clean copy. This has not seen the light of day in probably 30 plus years. And then there are a lot of keys in this run. Yeah, this is really clean. I'm not going to pull it out for good right now, but here we go. Here's another big key for Superboy Prime. Really clean book, really clean. So this is just an example of like stuff that's been sitting in storage forever. That I have to finish organizing my personal collection, and I got a lot of work to do. A lot of this is non-personal collection stuff that I have to go through, and right now I'm feeling that's seeming more and more of an insurmountable task. So anyway, that's about it for right now. We're gonna go through and see what we can sort this morning. I don't have a whole lot of time to sort, but maybe I'll get to a few books. It really is a big task because there's a lot of stuff here. As you can see, that was just a glimpse at some key issues from DC Comics Presents. There are more key issues in that run. Again, I have the entire run, and they're all original owner, high-grade stuff because I read it once and I put it away. So I'm not going to grade anything from my personal collection until I have cataloged the entire personal collection. I'm at SO. Once I get through the end of the alphabet and I have everything in place and kind of whittle down the extra inventory I've gotten from picking up other collections, then I'll start looking at my personal collection, seeing what I'm going to grade from there. Again, any DC book post-crisis, basically I have it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you want to see a little bit more of my personal collection just to flip through? Let me know. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.